Hello, guys, and welcome back to this episode of the Brawlcasters. I'm James, that's Alex, and we are back bringing our years and years of calling fights together, our decades of martial arts experience, to call some of the internet's craziest fights. As crazy as Alex's hair was earlier, hence the beanie.
Hence the beanie. Beanie Boys forever, okay? If your hair's not green, just do something cool and just have the confidence to do that. And speaking of cool, you found one of the coolest fights, names, the titles I've ever heard.
Yeah, we talked previously about how I do, not crazily, but I'll scour the internet, and thanks to how much we search these type of things, my YouTube suggested videos are often just crazy fights or crazy nicknames.
Yeah.
And I think we might have the winners so far in the craziest nicknames that we've ever done.
Yeah,
where we have the Kraken taking on Betty Wyte.
Yeah, it says the Kraken takes on Betty Wyte. That is a movie I'd watch.
Yes.
Unlike what's that channel? Sci-Fi channel at Sci-Fi channel like 3 a.m. I'd watch this.
Yeah, because the thing is, Betty Wyte is an American icon, and she's secretly like Chuck Norris.
Yeah, she's the best.
Quietly.
I'm sure she could knock somebody out.
I'm sure when Betty Wyte does a push-up, she doesn't push herself up, she pushes the earth down.
I agree. And you know what? To fight that mythical creature, it looks like they brought out the Kraken, another sea monster that we love. You see the little octopus that we see? We're here, buddy.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're here.
And honestly, James, with no further ado, let's get this one cracking.
Let's hit it. I see what you did there.
Hey.
I'm the dad, and he makes the dad jokes. Here we go.
Yeah.
In 3 and 2 and 1.
I'm probably a dad out there somewhere, bro. It's fine.
I hope you guys all caught that one.
Oh, man.
So this is back in the Texas Street Fighting Championships. We call one of the more recent events where Ring C fought and where Josue fought.
Yep.
So this one of the earlier events for sure.
Yeah, man.
I like this.
Yeah,
this is interesting.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is not the best. So I'm not the biggest fan of outside fighting leagues for events. And I'm definitely not when they happen at night. Because you wind up in an awkward situation like this with the light.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main event tonight.
Yeah, but hey.
Make some noise.
Yeah, let's see who's that's on. Nice braids, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out on him. That's the Kraken.
We'll find out. I'm listening.
Let's see if I'm right. I put $1 on it.
Scheduled for 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, out of the red corner, standing at 5 feet, 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds.
Okay, yeah, I was right. This is Betty Wyte, 1-1. Nice little intro there. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, I was not expecting graphics of that quality, I'll be honest.
That was pretty cool. You know, it's not super crazy high quality or anything like that, but it was nice. Like felt like a movie intro. I like that. I was right. Kraken. I guessed on the break. Oh no, so this is his debut fight. He looks a brawl. Looks like he came in shape, worked out. Yeah, I like this.
Like a Gregor Gillespie vibe.
Yeah. Or a Muscles Marinara, something like that. Yeah. Shout out to Muscles Marinara.
That guy who's the referee, he looks familiar. And I don't know if it's just his obviously broken nose that's been broken many, many, many times. He looks like he still has bones in there.
Yeah, I did a little neat for you.
Somebody had to say it. Somebody yelled, "Release the Kraken!" Right as they were going.
As they should have. Oh, okay.
Quick takedown.
Kraken. Wow, on the back.
He doesn't quite have the chest to back connection here. He's riding off to the side just a little bit.
He may not need it. Let's see. Oh,
Betty Wyte is scrambling.
Yeah. Betty Wyte is a...
Betty Wyte the savage, but the Kraken looks like he's under the chin. Lost his second hook. Now they're on the side, so Betty's starting to make a turn, but body triangle here from the Kraken.
Beautiful transition into the body triangle there. That was really good adjustment with his jiu-jitsu there. Yeah. He didn't rush anything, man. That was really nice.
And he was under the chin, so he stayed under the chin, but the way he did not try to go crazy until he had the body control, until he didn't have a second look, realized it, shot the body triangle, and choked out an American legend in Betty Wyte.
Yeah, and you know what? Good sportsmanship. Here we have the replay, right?
Front
Caught the
kick.
kick, used it for a foot sweep. Nice job there.
Yeah.
Honestly, really, we've had some nice jiu-jitsu, and that was really calm, composed jiu-jitsu. When we're always preaching to people, right? Get in the gym, train. That's why,
Yeah.
right? You can tell immediately he trained.
Exactly. Like the way he never really sacrificed. He almost had the chest to back connection. He focused on that first, got there. And then once he got that chest to back connection, then he started to work to get his legs in position. Once he got his legs in position, then he started to crank that choke home. And
Yeah.
he released the Kraken all up on Benny
Released
White.
the Kraken there, man. And what I really like is that composure, right? Like, oh, it went wrong for a second. Do I just abandon this and figure something out? No, he stayed calm. He knew he still had that upper body control, and he worked it to where he could have an advantageous position, and it led to him winning the fight, right? Like, locked up the choke, like you said, started doing it. Looks like a 50% squeeze, and then he didn't fully commit to that squeeze till he locked up the body triangle, right? And that's smart. You don't want to burn out your arms. You don't want to do that, but you still want to give him something to worry about. And his opponent did grab both hands, and it looked like he just didn't pay attention for a second because he's worried about the choke. Locked up the body triangle, finished the choke. That was beautiful, dog.
Exactly. It was very like chess.
Yeah,
One
and
after the other.
comes from training.
Exactly.
You know, you talk about it all the time. Like you were telling me about when you teach the kids classes, you have them work on games to develop those skills and stuff like that. Yeah, the hands-off game you were telling me, right?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I have one kid who has just double posts on the shoulders, and their job is to keep the kid off him and try to snap the kid's hand to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And the other kid is trying to clear those hands and get a body lock. So just teaching them hand fighting and how to get chest to chest connection. And
Yeah.
they find ways to cheat the rules. Little Anthony.
Yeah,
today.
yeah. There was one kid. I'm actually proud of him.
Yeah, he was the kid who was being posted on, so he had to get the hug, and he decided, I'm gonna turn around, put my opponent on my back, because then he can't snap me down. And then he reached behind himself and he hugged himself. He hugged from behind. I'm like, you beat me on a technicality, kid.
He beat you on a technicality, but yeah, he's not wrong.
Yeah,
but he's not right.
Exactly. But he showed me this kid's got the mindset where he is built to brawl for sure.
Yeah, he's thinking outside the box, and you know what? I like that. Okay.
Yeah. It was a great moment because like all the parents in the lobby caught me like correcting it and like finding that moment, and everybody had a great laugh and giggle, and he was like, so he got a moment to shine. So it was really good stuff.
And if you want your moment to shine, guys, if you had a fight and you want your moment to shine, send it to us as long as it has a
referee, guys.
If it has a referee, send it in, DM us, comment it below, let us know. We'll review it. We'll break it down. We did that once. We'll do it again. We actually really, really enjoyed that. So please feel free to reach out and do that.
Exactly, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of the fights that we drop or any of the other content that we drop. Make sure you guys like this video as well as any others that you guys watch. We just appreciate the interaction. Helps us know what we're doing right. If there's something we're doing right, let us know in the comments below. If there's something we can do better, also let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
And that's the best you can do for us so that we can do the best we can for you.
Yeah, and we can continue to be built to brawl.
Exactly. We're working on merch, guys. We're working on merch. We got an idea here. We got an idea. I'm going to run with it. But until next time, my friends, brawl on.